Hey y'all, welcome back to the DG Outdoors channel. In today's video, I have a review for you guys. A review on some of my predator calls. Now, I tried to do this video almost a year ago, actually. After I uploaded the Cass Creek Ergo Crow Call video. And that was my first major video because that video hit like 400 to 800 views and I thought I was on top of the world. Now back then I didn't get a lot of subscribers and my name wasn't out there, but now that it is, I think I'm going to go through these calls. Now, before I get started, I am not the best coyote caller. I have a lot of calls here that I've had for a very long time, so I don't exactly remember the name of them, but I'm going to go through what type of call they are. And I even have the Primos dog catcher electronic call. I cannot preview the calls right now. The remote takes a special battery and it is dead. But guys, I was going to go squirrel hunting or deer hunting today. But here's a clip of outside and why I am not hunting right now. So let me show you guys that and then we'll get back into the review. Alright guys, you guys can tell, yes, my blinker's on, but that wind is just whipping out there. And it's crazy, and the clouds are moving real fast, but let's get back into this review. Alright guys, so predator hunting. Predator hunting, coyotes, fox, things like that. Bobcats, but in Indiana, bobcats are a protected species. Things like that is something I do like to do. I do like to do some coyote or fox hunting, but it's not something I'm very big into. I've never called in a coyote or a fox. I've seen them out at my parents' house. But before we get into this review, I kind of want to tell you guys a cool story. So a buddy of mine named Joe, we were deer hunting last deer season. And this was a godsend thing. I don't know how it happened, but we were both archery hunting in the middle of the field that I was looking over, hunting in my blind, And right when the sun came up, a bird landed on his arrow and flew off. Next thing you know, we heard these coyotes over the hill on the neighbor's farm just yipping and howling. We're like, dude, maybe we sit here, maybe they'll chase some deer out. Guns started going off everywhere, dude. They were hunting those coyotes and boom, 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 boom. That's all you heard. And we sat there for like 3 hours and didn't see anything. So that is my predator, my coyote story. I know there's coyotes on my mom and dad's property. I had a molasses block out in April and coyotes were on it eating off the molasses block. So first things first, guys, I have a couple of calls. And, electronic calls like this one are nice. There is 12 preset calls like interrogation howls when you want to see what's going on with another coyote. Female invitation howls when the girl's like, hey, y'all, get over here. Coyote serenade. Now, coyote serenade is when you guys hear them all howling together at night and they're all yipping and howling and singing, whatever. And then it's got the adult coyote, coyote pup, cottontail, baby cottontail, jackrabbit, baby fawn, so a baby deer. It's also got rodent and woodpecker on here. The remote range for this Primos dog catcher electronic call here, which I think I spent like $60 on eBay or something, is 50 yards. But it gets super loud, and I really wish I could have showed you guys this. But I still want to be able to tell you guys what about maybe what a coyote pup distress sounds like, or bird distress, or jackrabbit distress, or cottontail distress. This is really cool. Now I don't exactly know if it works because I've never called anything in with it. But this is by Buck Gardner Calls, and I picked it up at Academy Sports for like $8. It's supposed to have a range of 200 yards to where the coyotes could hear it. The coyotes can probably hear it farther than that, but they say this gets out about 200 yards. I don't know. But it is literally the size of a keychain. And what this thing is good for is if you use this big predator call right here, this coyote electronic call right here, and the coyotes come in and you shut it off and you want to use something that sounds like it's farther behind you, this would be a good thing. Now, I don't remember what the name of this is, but I'm sure if you guys go on Academy Sports, you guys can look it up. This is exactly what it looks like, okay? And the 4 buttons, and it tells you what calls are on here. So the first call is a coyote pup distress. I want to play this for you guys. Sounds like something harassing them pups, or they're looking for their mom. The next one we have is a jackrabbit distress for all you western hunters out there. You just got to keep pressing that button. Cottontail distress, so people in the Midwest like me here in Indiana. And last but not least, bird distress, woodpecker. It's never a bad thing to have backup calls, especially when you're predator hunting. Or one situation may not work, so you have to kind of switch it up. I played that, and the birds outside the window just started going nuts. I don't know, maybe it was a coincidence. Either way, y'all. Okay, now I've got some mouth calls. Again, I'm not a professional at blowing mouth calls. I may blow them a little bit. I'm in an apartment complex, so I really don't want to piss off the neighbors, So, first things first to have. This is by Duel, and I believe this was supposed to have a 2-on-1 call with it, but I haven't really figured it out. I've had it for a couple of years. I bought it on clearance before MC Sports went out of business in Bloomington, Indiana. So, it just sounds good. Something like that, y'all. I think this is the rabbit, because I had a darker one, and I think that was the mouse one. But it's DUEL brand, and if you guys want to check these things out, I'm sure you can find them online. I just don't remember a lot of information about them. I've had them for quite a few years. Now, this call is cool. This is called the Hunter's Game, Heidel's Game Calls, okay? It's a UP04 Ultimate Predator, okay? I picked this up for $1 at Academy Sports on clearance. You can make coyote sounds with this, coyote howls. I really haven't had a lot of time to sit down and figure it all out, but here's kind of an idea. You can make coyote howls like that, and I really don't want to make anybody mad, y'all. The next thing I have is it's the Predator Pack Combo Mad Calls. Check them out. They have 3 different calls. I spent $30 on this when I bought my first Predator calls at an archery shop because I wanted something nice. And I like the Drury Outdoors guys, so I picked up their calls. Now, I believe this is a pipsqueak. I really like light thing. You can make all different types of noises. It's a really high-pitched, sound. And I've seen these guys use these on TV, and they really like this Predator Pack. They killed a lot of coyotes on Predator Madness 3 with this, or Predator Madness 4 with these calls. Now, we have one of these is the jackrabbit, and one of these is the regular rabbit. One's called a coaxer, one's just a regular rabbit call, and I can't remember which one it is. But it's like close range, long range, and medium range call. So I think that's the jackrabbit call right there. I really can't tell the difference. Again, y'all, I didn't want to blow them that loud. But these are a good starter kit for Predator calls if you guys need one. Last but not least that I have here, this is called a coon squaller. There for a while I was going to do some coon hunting. I've seen some guys use these on YouTube and call coons in, during the day. And I really don't have much knowledge on how to use this thing, but this is kind of what it sounds like. Again, super loud, super annoying. That's why I don't play with a lot of my Predator calls, but I have fun when I'm out there trying to hunt. But y'all, I don't want to make this video too long, and I hope I gave you guys some information about these calls. Hit me up on comments. I can guide you guys to where to get these, give you more information about it. Again, if I was at my own house, then I would have just been blowing on these calls all day long. Probably had a 15-minute video. So hope y'all learned something. I did a video that I put off for over a year because, honestly, I don't know a lot about predator hunting other than what I watch on TV, and I don't know a lot about blowing these calls, which is probably why I've never called in a coyote. But I know they're out there. So remember, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to get back to saying that in my videos, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Jesus loves you, and I will see you guys on the next one.